Once upon a time, in a bustling town at the base of a great mountain, there lived an ambitious young man named Kaelen. Kaelen was full of grand ideas, creative business plans, and massive dreams for his future. However, he had a painful problem every time he came up with a brilliant idea or started a new venture. He could not resist sharing it with his friends, neighbors, and anyone who would listen. Unfortunately, the moment he revealed his plans, people would either mock his ambitions, discourage him by talking about failure, or worse, envious acquaintances would steal his ideas and profit from them before he could even begin. Time after time, Kaelen found his energy drained, his confidence shattered, and his projects ruined before they ever took root. Feeling deeply frustrated, defeated, and betrayed by the constant noise around him, he decided to visit a renowned master who lived in a secluded monastery halfway up the mountain. Kaelen climbed the rocky path, entered the quiet courtyard, and bowed before the wise elder with a heavy heart, saying, "Master, I am plagued by bad luck and betrayal. Whenever I plan a great work, the world crushes it or steals it from me the moment I speak of it. Please tell me how to protect my dreams and find the strength to succeed." The master listened in complete silence, his face expressionless and serene. He nodded slowly and led Kaelen to an open wooden shed at the edge of the courtyard where the mountain winds blew fiercely. Inside the shed, there were two large earthen pots sitting side by side on a heavy wooden bench. The master pointed to them and asked Kaelen to tap each one with a thick bamboo stick. Kaelen stepped forward and struck the first pot, which was completely empty. The moment the stick hit the clay, it produced a remarkably loud, echoing, and piercing hollow sound that rang through the entire courtyard, vibrating for several seconds. Kaelen then moved to the second pot, which was filled to the brim with heavy, clean well water. When he struck this filled pot, it made only a dull, solid, and quiet thud, barely making any sound at all. Even as the wild mountain wind rushed through the shed, the empty pot vibrated loudly and rattled against the bench, while the heavy, water-filled pot remained absolutely still, grounded and silent. The master looked at Kaelen and said, "Observe these two vessels closely. Kaelen, the empty pot makes the loudest noise at the slightest touch because it has nothing of substance inside to anchor it. It catches the wind and rattles constantly, broadcasting its hollow nature to the entire world. On the other hand, the pot that is full remains deeply quiet, unshaken by the wind, and completely unmoved because its internal weight keeps it grounded. You, my young friend, are currently acting like the empty pot. Whenever a valuable idea fills your mind, instead of letting it mature, settle, and build true substance, you immediately shake and rattle, throwing away all your internal power, enthusiasm, and focus by shouting your plans to the world. You waste your vital energy trying to win the premature approval of others, and in doing so, you expose your weaknesses and give your critics and rivals the exact roadmap they need to destroy your future before you even lay the first brick." The wise master walked to the center of the courtyard, gesturing to the silent mountains, and concluded, "True power, wisdom, and dominance never come from making noise or bragging about what you are going to do. They come from moving in absolute silence, analyzing your path quietly, and building your strength behind closed doors. When you keep your goals, your secrets, and your next moves entirely to yourself, you deny the world the opportunity to sabotage you. Your silence becomes an impenetrable shield that leaves your enemies completely blind and powerless. Let the fools rattle like empty pots, while you fill your vessel with disciplined action and silent execution. Do not speak of your path. Do not seek validation from minds that cannot comprehend your vision, and never reveal your next move. Work hard in the shadows. Control your tongue. Let your focus be unbreakable. And let the sudden, undeniable roar of your ultimate success be the only noise the world ever hears from you."